Monday and a happy first day of May. I cannot believe that it's May already. That's mind blowing to me. And I want to talk about the energy of the eclipse, which will be here for the entire month of May. So, this is going to be an energetic month that I guarantee you I will never and you will never, ever forget. I'm Tina, and this is the news that didn't make the news. Happy May, happy Sunday, happy high, very, very restless energy. Yesterday I knew we were going to have an eclipse, but I didn't know what time the eclipse was until I got a notification on my phone from somebody that I've subscribed to on YouTube. And when I turned it on, he said the eclipse is in 25 minutes. So I turned his video off and went back about what I was already doing. Now, what I was already doing before I knew the eclipse was, I think at 2:54 or something yesterday, was I was standing outside and all of a sudden I saw into the vast cosmos of black space that is, right? So somewhere in the viewing something somewhere out there in the cosmos, as I often do, because as you know, or I think you know, all of my energy forecasts come from what my antenna picks up out there and then how I see people reacting to it on the ground within a 48-hour period. And I have so many notes on that and so many amazing observations. But so that's what I'm always doing. So I'm outside and all of a sudden I'm not looking at the trees. I'm not looking at the landscape that is my yard anymore. All of a sudden I'm looking at the black vastness of space. And then a door appears in the black vastness of space. And it's just simply a door frame with a door. And then I can see a crack of light coming between the door and the door frame. And this energy came and blew the door like halfway open. And then all of the obstacles that are in our way, physically and mentally, again, this is a vision, so you have to bear with me. But when the door cracked and went open, I could see our physical, spiritual, mental blocks, yours, mine, our wave or our group's blocks. And the door blew open about halfway where I could see these obstacles. And then a big wind came and slammed it shut. And I was like, it was really startling because, again, just black space and just this door. And when this door was initially cracked open and opened up halfway, I could just see this amazing light streaming from it. Just imagine the black vastness of space and then a door with what looked like the sun behind it. So the door slams shut, right? Then it's total darkness. I can't see anything. The obstacles have been completely removed by the fact that this doorway is shut. And I thought this must be symbolism for what's going on. The energy that's coming in and the energy that is going on because of the eclipse. That has to be where this is coming from. And I'm still standing there in the same spot in the driveway, and all of a sudden the energy comes back and it blows the door open. This time it blows the door instead of halfway, it blows the door all the way open, and the light is so bright that I can't see anything. And then this huge wind came from like below and behind the door. And at first it ripped the door off of his hinges and it flew away. And then it ripped the door off and the door flew away as well. If that's in any energetic idea of what May is going to be like. And I've been feeling the energy for a couple months that something's really amping up, a lot of unexpected energetic changes. And when we have energetic or cosmic energetic changes, we are just little beacons of light on the planet being moved around, essentially by higher frequency, by higher knowing, and higher aspects of ourselves as well. So anything that you have been not even necessarily working towards, but even just dreaming about, can show up totally and completely out of the blue, as long as you don't let your brain get in the way of that and tell you that it's that it's not true. So watching this door open and shut, seeing our obstacles, seeing the door get slammed on our obstacles, because again, when the door shut, the obstacles were no longer visible. There was no light being shed on any obstacle. So May energetically to me feels like we've seen the obstacles just before the eclipse, before May, and then the door gets blown off and all the obstacles are literally blown away. There are no more obstacles to your dreams, desires, wishes. No more obstacles at all. I've been doing a lot of talking to the universe, and I've been doing a lot of preparation for things that I feel are coming, even though there is zero indication in my 3D reality that these things are coming. Nevertheless, I am preparing myself, my body, my healing journey, my home, everything for what I feel is going to be happening. Now, I've been telling my friend Chris Pugsley for a while now that I know I'm going on some tropical vacation somewhere, right? And he asked me when and where and how and who and why. I'm like, I don't know. I just know I'm going. So I've been in preparation mode for the last couple months on what I feel is energetically happening. And that is in the month of May, anything that you thought not possible because of 3D restrictions are going to be blown away. And I've been feeling that for the past 2 months and getting my life, my house, and everything in preparation for that. But there's a couple things that happened to me in the last couple days that I want to share with you. Today, I was walking down the street and it's like the day the earth stood still. I think I said that in the last couple videos as well. But it was so beautiful. The sky was so blue, like planet Earth had zero pollution, just absolutely stunning. The difference between the red buildings and the blue sky, or the green trees and the blue sky, was amazing. I was out taking pictures. I was about maybe not quite a mile into my walk, and I walked past this business that I walk past every day. And a guy opened the door and came out. Now, this business sets about 40 feet from the sidewalk. So I was 40 feet from the door of this business on the sidewalk. And I saw a guy open the door out of the corner of my eye, and I turned around and I said hi, and he said hi. And a balloon came out. A balloon came out of the door with the man. A balloon came behind the man. Now, so the guy opens the door, comes out, says hi. This balloon literally follows him behind him like a shadow. And then the balloon comes right over to me, 40 feet to me, gets blown right into my chest, right into my heart space, right? And balloons are symbols of our dreams, our wishes, a dream come true. And then I'm walking down the street and I'm just watching it, and it's bobbing and weaving because it was really super, super windy today. So this balloon is just bobbing and weaving up and down, and it had helium in it, but not enough to actually take it into the sky to take it away from me. So it's bobbing up and down and back and forth on the sidewalk. And for a second, I thought about chasing the balloon, like, oh, that'd be so much fun. I'm such a kid. Let me chase the balloon. Because it was on a string. And let me see if I can get it. And I thought, you know what? I don't chase anything. Whatever is meant for me comes to me. And when I said that, this balloon went off the sidewalk. I'm on the left side of the road. It goes off the sidewalk into the middle of the road and starts blowing right down the middle of the road like it's a car. And when I had said, that's right, whatever is truly mine, whatever I magnetize, that's what's mine, not anything I chase. This was going on for a mile, and a mile into it, the balloon blew back up the road over to the sidewalk, hit the building beside me, and went right back to my chest with the string right there where I could reach it. I was like, there's no way, this is crazy. So I didn't want to just litter and let the balloon go, but I also didn't want to really let go of that magical moment. So here I am at 51, almost 52, walking down the street carrying this bright, shiny silver balloon. And people were looking at me a little bit on the funny side. So it was entertaining on multiple levels for me. And I thought, this is starting to make my hands sweat. How long am I gonna carry this balloon for? Right now that I'm thinking about it, it's, I guess, symbolistic. How long am I gonna hold on to this wish before I actually let it go? I'm seeing that now. It's amazing because I think to put things in my videos and don't even realize what I'm talking about or what the symbology is until I get here, and then I'm watching my face say something I had no idea was going to come out. So I'm hesitant. Do I let go of this balloon? Do I let go of this dream? Right. And I thought, it was such a beautiful day. Normally when I walk, there's almost nobody outside ever. And I swear everybody and their brother was out in my neighborhood today. But after carrying the balloon for the second mile, I saw two little girls that looked like twins or sisters or something, but they looked identical. And I thought, kids love balloons. I'll just offer it to this girl. And so I walk up to her and I'm like, would you like to have this balloon? And her eyes get really big and she smiles. And then she looks at me and says, no, thank you. And it was so surreal because how many times have you offered something to someone? And this hit me in the moment while I was doing it. Everybody's, I think, been at that point once in their life where you offer something to someone and they really want it. They really want to say yes, and they're really, really lit up about it. But for some reason unexplained to you, they say no. And that was my experience with the balloon. So I carried it for another mile, and there's a street where a bunch of kids live. So I tied it to someone's dogwood tree and left it there for some kid to find it. And it was funny because I was thinking today about, being a magnet, magnetizing, being happy, being in joy, being in bliss, and that magnetizing everything that is a wish come true for you. And I've been talking about that for the last couple of months now. But in today, me saying, you know what, I'm not going to chase anything that's not meant for me, and keep talking about vacation and tropical places and where I'm going. Yesterday on Chase Avenue, I was walking and I was asking the universe a question, and I looked down out of the corner of my eye and I'm like, what the heck is in the grass? And I was like, it was a coconut. A whole coconut was laying on the street on Chase Avenue. It's amazing. I never knew that they had this triangle, the holy triad on the bottom of the pineapple. Father, Son, Holy Spirit, mind, body, soul, however you want to look at that. So it's just amazing. I'm on Chase Avenue and it's like, there it is. It's just laying there, What a great symbol, because the coconut is all about, I had to look this up. Coconuts are about feeling restless energy, and I was feeling all this restless energy at this opening and shutting of the doors for this eclipse, and how I saw what a dramatic change that was going to be. And the coconut represents feeling restless and being in the middle of transition and inner reflection, and we are all in the midst of transition and inner reflection. So I want to know how many other people will find a coconut to go along with that. I haven't opened it yet because I'm kind of wanted to just save it and relish the fact that I've been dreaming for the last 6 months about where I want to go on tropical vacation. And I'm in Ohio, so the closest palm tree to me is probably 1,500 miles or 2,000 miles from me. So there are no close coconut trees in my vicinity. And also, it doesn't look like the ones in the store are usually a bit more, cleaned up than this one. So I'm not sure where it came from. But gift from the universe nonetheless, just like the balloon today and all the other things. So anything that you've been looking at like an obstacle, I am clearly shown in our energy right now and the energetic dance that we are doing in our lives with ourselves, with other people, with the things we love to do, and with the cosmic energies. Anything that was a mental, physical, spiritual block in your life to happiness, joy, and forward movement is going to be blown away with that door. I'm seeing it's already blown away. So anything that, and you don't even have to be physically working on a goal. If you're thinking about something or someone or a place or something, and you just keep thinking about it and keep thinking about it, and you keep seeing that person or that place or whatever it is that you're dreaming about, that is the strongest way to manifest anything and everything. So while we're in a cycle of the 166-year height of manifestation, at the same time, it looks to me as every obstacle is literally blown out of the way from this eclipse. And also, I've been kind of having messages trickle in about the Stargate, related Stargate energy for the month of May. So do your best to stay out of your mind, be in your heart, and know that anything that you keep picturing or anything that you are working towards, it's at the height of manifestation, and these obstacles have somehow been blown out of the way, out of the water, out of your life, so that you can move forward, that I can move forward, so that we all can move forward. Beautiful, happy energy. I would advise using it for your absolute highest potential. I have seen amazing, amazing, amazing things this month, for sure. And the last thing I do want to mention, I hadn't planned on talking about this, but as some of you know, I've been extremely sick for the last 18 months. And I have, maybe I'll tell the story one day, but I'm not sure if I will or not. But I went to a friend's house to do some gardening, and she had a tuning fork set to the frequency of 222. So you just bang it on something and put it on whatever part of your body is giving you an issue. Now, I ordered my own once I used it at her house for a couple hours. I was, so for the 3 hours that I was helping her do things, I was every few minutes tapping this on something. She's probably got dents all over her house. Sorry, Lynn. But I was tapping this on something and putting it on my chest, putting it on my ribs, putting it everywhere. So instead of getting out of bed and running to the coffee pot, which is my addiction, the coffee pot is my lover right now at this point, anyway. But instead of doing that, I'm just sitting in bed, hitting this thing for an hour and retuning my body. Now, she let me have this until mine got delivered to me from UPS. So I've had this for 7 days, and I am 50 to 60% healed in 7 days of something that I had been working on healing for 18 months. And like I said, I've done a lot of things, and everything that I was doing for a while was just keeping me stable, was just keeping me here, but I wasn't getting any better. And so I happily, joyfully, gleefully report that if you feel the need to get your body in tune, if you are out of tune, and we are all out of a tune from a lot of things, from the frequencies we're bombarded with and other things, negative energy we carry in our field, negative things and situations we won't let go of. This particular tuning fork is set to 222, but there is a company that sells them. If you're interested, I'll tell you who that is. They have a toll-free number. You can actually call them and tell them what you are wanting to work on and what phase of yourself that is, physical, mental, whatever. And for free, they will tell you what instrument you need. And I'm telling you guys, this thing is $45 and it's literally saved my life in 7 days for the first time in 18 months. I know that I am going to make it until I decide to leave, not before I want to leave. And on that note, I want to say thank you very much to a friend of mine who told me about 5 months ago that something I had never heard before. And I don't even care if it's true because it became true for me. I did it. And this is how I saved my life. And this is how this other person as well saved my life. He told me that in your life, you have many timelines, many variables. And if you don't like the timeline that you're on, if you don't like the timeline of being sick, then just put your energy and your love and your focus into a different timeline. So thank you for that. That is what I have done ever since you told me that. I have spent, even on the days when I didn't think I could do it or I didn't think I was going to make it, I always remembered what you said. Put your energy, your love, your dedication, and your focus into the timeline that you wish so that you can exit the current state of your reality. And that has stuck with me and that has worked miracles in my life. It's the reason that I started making videos several times a week. It's the reason I started running. I just thought, even if there's a small chance that this person's telling me something I've never heard about, taking all of your life force and love and energy and breathing it into something new, into a new direction, so that you may exit what is no longer serving for you. That is the best advice I've ever received in my life. So if you're watching this, thank you very much for that. All right, I love you guys. I wanted to share the news. May is unstoppable. Don't tell yourself that just because things seem really far off or they seem like they have obstacles, that they can't happen, because they absolutely can happen. This cosmic energy that is changing us, we are also changing the cosmic energy. It is symbiotic at this point. We are causing solar flares. We are disclosure. We are absolutely everything. Just invite yourself to step into ease and grace and let yourself take this energy in. And when you're having a hard time with this energy, and I do too on days, yesterday was something else. What I say, I breathe in and as deeply as I can, and I say, I am accepting this high frequency energy into my body with ease and grace. As a reminder, with ease and grace, I accept this new energy into every cell of my body. And it's so reassuring and so settling and so calming to tell yourself that you or your body can accept this new frequency with ease, grace, and love. I love you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all of the support from all of you guys. I'm starting to get super busy. I know that the month of May is going to be the month of my life. I have seen all kinds of amazing things, meeting all kinds of amazing people, traveling, speaking, all kinds of things. I'm so excited, and I'm so excited that I can now do it and sit at the table actually and not be in so much pain that it hurts to make a video. So praise the universe, praise God, praise source, praise everything. I thank you so much for being here and supporting me and donating to this channel. I've had people that have donated to this channel every month. I really appreciate this. That has allowed me to continue to do this in the face of adversity while I am transitioning so many parts and pieces of my life from the third dimension to the other more creative, expansive directions. So I appreciate that. And I wouldn't have had a place to stay if it wasn't for those donations and if it wasn't for those people who have been supporting me through not only donations, but booking readings with me as well. If you guys would like to book a personal reading, you can comment here or you can direct message me through Facebook Messenger. Just don't start your message with "Hey baby," because it'll probably get deleted. I think you guys know that about me already. But you can get a hold of me that way. You can get a hold of me that way. I actually have a computer. You guys know I'm really excited about manifesting the computer as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Lynn and Tom McGreevy. That was the most amazing gift I've ever had, besides this tuning fork, which also came from you. She has been such a fan and such a supporter. And for the last 4 years, I've been giving her energy reports in her kitchen over coffee. So, and now I'm sure it's been amazing for her to see me go from giving them in her kitchen over coffee to giving them live on YouTube, because she has been an absolute angel in my life. So, namaste and thank you for everything, Lynn, and everybody. She set up my email and everything for me on the computer before she gave it to me, and I'm not sure what it is. I think it's solar flash underscore, and I saw that she's like, here's your new email address, solar flash underscore something. I'll put it out later. That's going to be my business one, but I couldn't believe while I was in the other room, she's in there making me a password with solar flash underscore whatever the rest of it is. I feel like if I get up and walk away from the camera, I'm going to be doing David Wilcock move once again, and I don't want to do that. So I'll give that is going to be the solar flash underscore is going to be my business email. So in the future, I'll use that. For now, if you're interested in a reading, there's a post on my Facebook wall that stays pinned to the top of my feed that'll answer questions, or I can send you the information straight to you. My specialty really is 100% intuitive readings, which I've given to 75, 80 something people now, but you can also order a reading on anything that you want. I'm not limited. I've been doing medical intuitive stuff as well. So whatever that is, whatever way I can support you, because you, for so many years, for the last 3 years, have been supporting me. And especially since I stepped out into doing things and in more of the spotlight here and supporting me on YouTube. I love you. I appreciate you. May is going to be mind blowing. It is going to be expansively unlike anything you've ever seen in your life if you've been clearing your field, dropping what you don't need, and readying yourself for what you feel is coming. All of my preparation is geared around what I feel is coming, none of which I currently see, but I feel it so strongly. I know that it's almost here. I love you. Happy May, and I will see you soon. Bye.